Special guest of honor. We are so happy and thrilled to have Your Excellency, Mr. Satoshi Sasaki, Officer in Charge, ILO Decent Work Team for South Asia and Country Office for India. Sir, we will, because we all know what ILO does, we will hear more from Sir, what Your Excellency, what ILO India Office and South Asia Office is doing, in addition to conveying the message of workplace safety and health. So, our special guest of honor, Your Excellency Satoshi Sasaki.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Good morning, dignitary on the dais, and participants, and industry colleagues. I'm delighted to join you today on the occasion of the World Food Safe Day and contribute towards the discussion on the potential of the EV sector as a growth engine of India. To do so, I would like to bring your attention to three key areas which can help the EV sector to be a significant contributor to the Indian economy. First, today is the day, the World Safe Day, and this year theme is about promoting and enabling safe and healthy working environment for all. In June 2022, last year, at the 110th International Labour Conference of the ILO, the delegates from the 186 member countries adopted the inclusion of the principle of safe and healthy working environment to the ILO's fundamental principles and rights at work. This means that member countries of the ILO, including India, are obligated to work towards making progressive improvements to promote safety and health for all workers, irrespective of the level of the economic development in the country. The ILO Declaration on Fundamental Principles and Rights at Work, which was further adopted for 1998, had initially recognized four fundamental rights at work, which are freedom of association and effective recognition of the rights to collective bargaining, and second, the elimination of all forms of forced or compulsory labor, third, the effective abolition of child labor, and fourth, the elimination of discrimination in respect of employment and occupation. These rights are inseparable, interrelated, and mutually reinforcing. As the fifth principle of the fundamental principles of rights at work, ensuring safe and healthy working environment now enjoy a similar relationship. In this context, India should also explore ratification of the two core OSH conventions. OSH means Occupational Safety and Health. OSH conventions, namely Occupational Safety and Health Convention 1981 and Promotional Framework of Occupational Safety and Health Convention 2006. And this brings to the second area of my discussion, enabling fair and sustainable supply chains for the EV sector. In trade negotiations, ratification of the ILO core conventions is a way for the country to demonstrate their capability of ensuring protection of workers. While ratification of core ILO conventions, including occupational safety and health conventions, enable greater acceptability of the products manufactured in the countries and exported to the global markets. For the EV sector to be a lead runner contributing to the domestic and global economy, decent work needs to be ensured not just in the large enterprises, but down to the supply chain, reaching up to the second and third tiers of the suppliers. That gives more challenges for the industry related to labor, raw materials, and production processes. The supply chain needs to be fair and sustainable and focus on promoting decent work and fundamental rights at work, including occupational safety and health. Participation of businesses in global supply chains can enable many paths for the development of the country, including employment, technology advancement and transfer, skilling, capacity enhancement, diversification, and so on. And that opens doors to FDIs. And this brings to me the third area of my discussion, where EV sector can be a driving force to create greener jobs and build a skilled workforce, which will contribute towards the greening of the economy and reducing emissions and carbon footprints by responsibly managing the environment and skills in clean energy. For the ILO, the concept of the green jobs summarizes the transformation of economies, workplaces, enterprises, and labor market into a low-carbon, sustainable economy that provides decent employment opportunities for all. The Renewable Energy and Jobs Annual Review Report 2022 by the ILO and International Renewable Energy Agency recognizes that the worldwide employment in renewable energy is 12.7 million. India shares 7% of such jobs. So the employment potential is really immense. The shift to a low carbon and sustainable society must be equitable. It must be a just transition. In case of EV sector, like many other sectors, there are changes that are needed. It is imperative that the policies should be put in place to ensure that those likely to be negatively affected are protected. Social dialogue is a critically important component of a just transition, especially in the workplace where the voices of both employers and workers are needed to determine the design of the new sustainable production systems and work practices. In some instances, employers and workers begin to work together in cleaning the workplace, building on the long tradition of collaborating on occupational safety and health and other issues. This movement towards the green economy has created more opportunities for clean technology, green investment, and green jobs. This requires human capitals, including women and workers from the vulnerable communities, youth, marginalized groups, to be skilled, reskilled, and upskilled to match the requirement emerging in the labor market. This can help inclusive development and contribute towards more and better employment, greater return on investment on training, and increased productivity. Finally, I thank you and the Ministry of Heavy Industries to invite me today on the occasion of Safe Day and discuss about potential of the EV sector as growth engine. I wish you a productive discussion today. Thank you very much.